Like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. All in one. Where I'm at, you need some drive, get a license, or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison. Kick it dope, get in into the end zone. Kick it dope, get in into the end zone. Kick it dope, get in into the end zone. Kick it dope, get in into the end zone. Darling, that's another hustle play. Vitamins, doing more than one a day. I just get it off the muscle. Gotta run it in off the shuttle. We can't even talk about it, especially when your boys ain't even being solid. Oh, of a kind, I hand it to you. Don't pay no mind, I could never do it. We and I could grow it. That is not the movement. Got that earth, wind, and fire, baby. Now we grooving. We was hurting, stressed, and tired. I had hearts finding where to meet, but life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. Oh, if I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. I've been up since 3, scrolling back where we used to be. Half screws in this late night chat, both of us knowing what it like at. Funny how we talk like we're fine, but your name still lives in my rhyme. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. If only for a moment. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment.
Have you ever noticed that JC Jane has rarely been presented as the strongest person in the room, but she's almost always presented as the smartest? JC Jane isn't the character who overwhelms everyone with power. She isn't booked like an unstoppable force. Instead, WWE has spent the last couple of years building someone who wins by staying one step ahead. Whether it's through fatal influence, taking advantage of distractions, or simply choosing the right moment to strike, JC's entire character has revolved around opportunism. And the interesting part is that WWE has stayed surprisingly consistent with that idea. When she became one of the faces of Fatal Influence, It wasn't just about creating another faction. It completely changed how she was portrayed. Instead of being another singles wrestler trying to climb the ladder alone, she became the group's decision maker. Fallon Henley and the rest of the faction often felt like extensions of JC's plans, reinforcing her role as the leader rather than just another member. That made her victories feel believable within her character. She wasn't necessarily the toughest. She was simply making sure the odds favored her. That's a classic heel formula, but JC made it feel like her own because she wasn't trying to hide it. Another thing WWE has done well is resisting the urge to make JC into an unbeatable champion. When she held the NXT Women's Championship, most of her stories weren't about proving she was physically superior to everyone else. They were about whether she could outthink, outlast, or outmaneuver whoever was chasing her. Even after losing the championship, she wasn't written as someone who had completely fallen apart. Instead, WWE kept her involved in meaningful stories before eventually moving Fatal Influence to SmackDown after WrestleMania 42. That's important because not every former champion stays relevant after dropping the title. JC did. And that brings us to last night's SmackDown. One thing that's become clear is that WWE doesn't view JC Jane as just another call-up. They brought Fatal Influence with her. That says a lot. Instead of stripping away the act that made her successful in NXT, WWE has kept the entire presentation intact. The faction has continued to insert itself into major stories rather than starting from scratch. That's usually a sign that the company believes the character already works. They aren't rebuilding JC. They're introducing her to a bigger audience. Looking at the bigger picture, JC Jane's story has never really been about domination. It's been about manipulation. It's been about confidence. It's been about knowing exactly when to take advantage of an opening. Not every top heel needs to be the strongest person on the roster. Sometimes the most effective villain is the one who always seems to have a plan. And that's how WWE has used JC Jane from NXT right through to SmackDown. Whether she's holding a championship or not, the character has remained surprisingly consistent. And in wrestling, that kind of consistency is often what turns a good gimmick into one that lasts.